Yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Yes. I want to start your morning with a thought. Start your morning with a thought. Um, and that thought kind of stems from what has happened over this week and the excitement that we have all felt since. Good morning, Aunt Carly. Good morning, Harriet, pretty lady. Good morning, you guys. Continue to hit the share button. Let's do this together so that we can have these moments of inspiration. Here's what my thought was. My thought was that, we have spent such a great deal of time preparing for what happened inauguration. You saw Georgia turning blue, everybody's getting excited. And then it happens. We all tune in to CNN. We all get excited about the thing that we've hoped, or that so many of us, I should say, have hoped for. And then what? And then what? And so I challenge you with that question this morning. When you get what you really want, then what? When you get what you've really been asking for, then what? And why do I say that? Because there are a lot of people who, just like this election, they get things that they wanted. You get the man that you wanted. He's the man of your dreams. You hoped and prayed for, a guy you've been stalking, a girl you've been desiring for a long time. You have them. Now, what do you do? Do you go off and live in the sunrise and happily ever after? You've been eyeing this car for the longest time, and you get it. You finally get it. I mean, that you test drove it. You would go in faith and you would test drive this car, and you felt like you were everything. And then you finally get the car, and for the first month or two, it's amazing. But then after that, you got French fries in the seats, and you used to say, "Listen, man, tap your shoes off before you get in my car. Ain't nobody eat in my car." And if they did like this when they were eating with their little raggedy crumbs, you'd be ready to throw them out of the car. But then what happens 2 months, 3 months down the line, when the new car scent is gone, when the hoopla of whatever it is, the wedding is over. You spend all of these months waiting and hoping for your wedding, and then you plan it, and in less than 2 hours, it's over. 15 minutes or less for a ceremony, maybe 2 hours for the reception, and a couple toasters later, it's over. What happens when you get what you want? A lot of times, what we don't prepare for is the next. We make our whole life about one event. We make our whole life about receiving one thing. We make our whole purpose about one thing. Why is it that so many parents fall apart when their kids go to college? Because they've made their whole entire existence about one thing. And then after that, they fall apart. Why is it that so many men and women fall apart after divorce? Because their whole life has been centered around the hope of one thing, not developing anything else, not cultivating anything else, not learning new skills, not getting excited. Most people get excited about the wedding, but never excited about cultivating the marriage, learning how to cook, learning how to be exciting with one another. And that's what happens. What happens when you get what you've hoped for? What happened to Abraham when he got his son? What happened? Because before that, it was all about the promise, the promise, the promise, the promise, the promise, the promise. You know what the next hope was? That he would be the father of many nations, that there was so much more beyond what you're hoping for. So what is Rachel saying to you this morning? I am saying to you that it's time to write down the one thing that you've been looking to have accomplished in your life, whether it's graduating from school or getting married or buying a house or whatever it is. And then I want you to write what's next. What's after that? So that you don't stop living in hope. And what happens to a lot of people, and the reason why you're like, well, how is it that rich people commit suicide? How is it? I mean, they have everything that they want because they stop hoping. They stop wishing and hope and desiring more. They feel that what they have materialistically is all that they will have and all that they need. I want you to develop a hunger for more. That where you are is not good enough. It's good, but there's more. And as long as you have breath in your body, then you should be willing to access or access more. Willing to desire. Ask God, Lord, what is my purpose and what is my more? Why am I here? And then what is next? What is the more for me? So that's our homework for this weekend. We are literally going to look at our desires, look at our dreams, look at the things that we really want in life, the things that we've hoped for. If it's the new car, hey Tashana, if it's the new car, I want you to get in that car. I want you to sit in it. Going forward in it if you have to, because that's what I do. When I want something real bad, I put my seal of approval in it. I get in there and I wrestle up and then I release a little gas, you know what I'm saying? Because then it's like peeing on your territory, like the dogs do. They pee on their territory. It's kind of like that. But listen, the point that I'm making is go do that. Mark your territory. Drive in that neighborhood. Go do what you have to do. I get it. I want you to do that. I want you to do that. But then after you get it, because you're going to get it, then I want you to ask yourself what's next. Not just furnishing the house, but what's next? What's the next investment? For me, you wrote a book, rah, 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 sis, boom, bye. What's the next book? What's the next venture? You have a boutique, keep going with it. Whatever it is that you're doing, what is next? Don't lose hope when you receive one thing. Ask God to ignite the fire inside of you so that you don't stop hoping, so that you don't stop wanting and desiring more. And if there's anybody who is critical of your desire to have more, to be more, then we can exit them out. Make a list, take inventory of everybody that has a problem with your desire for more and give them the benediction. How about this? Press screen record right now. Go ahead. I'll wait. Let me pull my wig as it needs to be so I can go ahead and help yourself. All right. I hope you're all a screen recorder because now here it is. I'm going to help you. Hey, girl. Hey, man. Y'all chop this up, edit this how you need to. Listen, you don't work for my life anymore. I realize that where I'm going, you're not equipped to go with me. You've been baggage for a long time, and the way this plane is set up, and I'm helping you now. Y'all go ahead and edit this up, but share this with somebody that you've been afraid to say it. Planes crash when the weight is too much. And my plane is about to crash because I'm carrying you and your baggage. So as I move on to what I'm hoping for, I have to let you go. So in front of you and off to the left are exits. Please exit. And God bless you. You know how they say it real nasty nice when you're getting off the plane? Bye-bye. 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 So go ahead and bye-bye some people so that you can get your hope meter up, so that you can start wishing for more, seeing more, expecting more, and then we'll have more of this conversation and other conversations in the near future. I love you guys. Continue to hope for more. Write your list of what you're expecting in the immediate future. And then after that, add more to it so that you don't give up hope. All right, what are y'all talking about this morning? Good morning, Mommy. Glad to see you in here. Tashana, one of my favorite people. Good morning, Bishop Snell. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Aunt Carlene. Good morning, Karen. Of course, I said, and everybody that's watching now or later, Harriet, you guys have said some awesome things in the comment. What I want you to do is continue to comment, talk to each other in the comments, ask each other, challenge each other about what you've been hoping for, and encourage each other to want more. If everything, listen, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done. If all you've seen is all you've seen, it's hard to hope for more. I'll say that again. I'll do it in slow motion so you can get it. If all you've seen is all you've seen, it's hard to hope for more. So I want you to take a field trip. If all you've seen is a neighborhood where the biggest house, the best house is no more than $100,000, nothing wrong with that. But I want you to get in your car, and I want to go do it today because they still killing folk out here. I'm just saying. But I want you to go into a community that looks beyond you. And then I want you to schedule to see a tour. I want you to get on Zillow and take some of those virtual tours. And I want you to make it a part of you. One of the things that my mom is in here, so she can say this is true about me. One of the things that is a fact about Rachel is if I see it in my mind's eye, and then I have the nerve to go and sit in it and pass gas And it's going to happen. Yes, I do that in real life. I do ask for a nice little ride in the car that I want, and then I lean back, release, and I say, "Yeah, this is my car." I'm telling you, and it keeps me driving for more. If it's a school that you want to go onto the campus and use the bathroom. Walk around, get lunch. If it's a job that you want to work, familiarize yourself with where parking is, and I'm gonna park there. Whatever it is that you want, develop your hope. Give your hope a name. Give your hope a picture. Give your mind an assignment and go get it. All right. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. Y'all know I have a whole bunch of stuff going on in my life. You can go on to shopinfante.com. That is my boutique. Or did I have right here? Right here. Yep. Right here. Take a picture of this little QR code and it will lead you to my website for everything that is IamRachelEllis.com. All right. Have a great day, y'all.